Konnichiwa Mina, and here we are back to 2017 PFA Playoffs. Earlier today we saw the Miami Sharks beat the Seattle Quakes 38-24, which sets them up at the El Paso Mustangs next Saturday. And it's now time for our next game as we head out to the Rockies on a very cold night as the 6th-seeded San Antonio Longhorns visit the 3rd-seeded Denver Miners. In their third matchup of the season, they both split it between each other with the home team win. So Denver looking good right here so far, as this is San Antonio's first time ever in the playoffs, as Denver's still trying to get their first ever playoff win when they lost to Birmingham on the road last year. And of course, this is another 6th and 3rd seed game, so this affects the outcome of the National Conference playoff bracket. So if Denver wins, they're going to go to Manhattan, and the winner of Oakland or Jacksonville will head to Birmingham. But if San Antonio wins, they go to Birmingham, and the winner of Jacksonville or Oakland will head to Manhattan. So here we go. Let's get this game underway between one of the best, supposedly two of the best offenses, although San Antonio's the only one shown, between two of the better quarterbacks in the league, as San Antonio's Glenn Chen will go up against Denver's Zachary Ellis. So as we start the game, San Antonio got the ball to start off at their 20. On 1st and 10, they went for a run that gained 8 yards, not bad. On 2nd and 2 at the San Antonio 28, they went to pass, but Glenn Chen got sacked by Henry, as he lost 7 yards. And on 3rd and 9 at the San Antonio 21, they went to run it and only gained 3 yards. So they punted the ball back to Denver, who didn't return it. On 1st and 10, Denver went for a run but gained nothing. On 2nd and 10, they went for a pass that was incomplete. And then on 3rd and 10, they went for another pass that was incomplete again. Holy crap. Both defenses are playing pretty good so far tonight. So San Antonio got the ball back. So 1st and 10 at the San Antonio 26, they went for a run that gained 2 yards. On 2nd and 6, 2nd and 8, to say the San Antonio 28, they went back to pass. But Glenn Chen was sacked once again for -9 yards. And to make it even worse, one of their players suffered an unnecessary roughness penalty, which set them back even more yards. So on 3rd and 26, all the way back at their 10, they went to pass, and it was incomplete. So they punted the ball back to Denver, as on 1st and 10 at their 46, they threw a pass that went back complete for 5 yards. On 2nd and 5 at near midfield, as they finally got into San Antonio territory, they went for a pass again that was incomplete. On 3rd and 5, they went to pass again and was completed for 9 yards, as finally got our first down of the game. On 1st and 10, they went for a run that gained 1 yard. On 2nd and 9 at the San Antonio 39, they went for a run again to gain 2 yards. And on 3rd and 5 at the San Antonio 37, they went for a run again that went for 2 yards. So on 4th and 5, Denver decided to run it, unbelievably, and they were pushed back -6 yards to turn the ball over on downs to give San Antonio the ball near midfield. So good God, this game has been so far all defense. So with the ball back at their 41, they went to pass, but was incomplete. On 2nd and 10, San Antonio went to pass again, it was incomplete. On 3rd and 10, they went for a pass again, but only converted for 6 yards. So they punted the ball back to Denver. However, on the next play, on 1st and 10, Denver went to run it. Not only did they lose 2 yards, the running back fumbled the ball, and San Antonio recovered it. However, on that play, they suffered the next play they suffered an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which puts them 1st and 25 at the Denver 36. So on 1st and 10, San Antonio went to pass, and they completed for 27 yards to get them down to the Denver 6-yard line. However, on the next play, they went back to pass again, and it was intercepted by Denver, who returned it 30 yards to get them back at their 30. So Denver, once again with the ball back, on 1st and 10, they went for a run, gained 5 yards. On 2nd and 5 at their 35, they went to run again, gained just 1 yard. And on 3rd and 4, they went for another run, but only gained 3 yards. So this time, at the 39, they decided to punt the ball, and San Antonio returned it for 14 yards. So 1st and 10 at the San Antonio 36, they went for a run that gained 3 yards. And on 2nd and 7 at the 39, they went to run, and Elvis Smith went 60 yards untouched and went into the end zone to get the first touchdown of the game, finally, as San Antonio takes the first lead of the game with just 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So wow, talk about a huge difference Seattle and Miami was. So Denver, of course, got the ball back. They returned it for 5 yards, so 1st and 10 at their 10. They went for a run that gained 5 yards. On 2nd and 5 at the Denver 15, they went to pass it, converted the first down with an 8-yard pass. On 2nd and 10 at their 23, they went to run it, gained 3 yards. On 2nd and 7 at their 26, they went to run it, gained no yards. On 3rd and 7, they went to run again and gained 13 yards to get the first down. On 1st and 10 at their Denver 39, they went to run it, but lost 3 yards. Ugh. So 2nd 13 at their 36, they went to run again, gained those 3 yards back. And on 3rd and 10, they went to pass it, and it was incomplete. So Denver punted the ball back to San Antonio. On the next play, it was called back to a clipping penalty on San Antonio. And with that, the first quarter ended with San Antonio leading 7-0. So with the ball, 1st and 16, at their 7, they went for a run that gained nothing. Then on 2nd 16, they went for Elvis Smith once again to run it, and he busted through tackles and went 93 yards downfield to score the touchdown, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Oh my God! And with that now, with just 12:27 remaining in the second quarter, San Antonio now leads 14-0. So wow, Denver really needs to get something going, or we're gonna keep getting blown out. So they've got the ball back and they returned it 16 yards. So 1st and 10 or 19, they went for a run that gained 6 yards. On 2nd 4 to 25, they went to run it again, gained 4 yards to get the first down. On 1st and 10, Denver went to pass it and converted the first down with a 13-yard pass to sum up at their 42. On 1st and 10, they went to run it and gained 7 yards. On 2nd and 3, they went to run it again and gained 5 yards to convert another first down. They made back into San Antonio territory. 1st and 10 at the San Antonio 46, they went to run it, gained 6 yards. On 2nd 4 at San Antonio's 40, they went to run once again and converted the first down with a 5-yard run. On 1st and 10, Denver went to pass but was incomplete. On 2nd 7, they went to pass once again and completed for a 3-yard pass. And on 3rd and 7 at their 32, they went for a pass that completed for 6 yards but fell 1 yard short. So on 4th and 1 at the San Antonio 26, this time they decided to go for a 43-yard field goal, and it was good. So with that, Denver cut the deficit as now San Antonio leads 14-3 with 7:53 remaining in the second. All right, with that, San Antonio got the ball back. They returned it 11 yards to start them up at the San Antonio 15. On 1st and 10, they went for a pass that completed for 5 yards. And on the next play, the Miners suffered an encroachment penalty, which gave them 10 more yards, so good for San Antonio. So on 1st and 10, now at the San Antonio 25, they went for a run that gained no yard. On 2nd and 10, they went for a run again, only gained 1 yard. And on 3rd and 9, they went for a pass that got only 2 yards. So they punted the ball back to Denver, who started off at their 20. So 1st and 10, Denver went for a pass that completed for 9 yards. On 2nd 1 through 29, they went for a pass once again to get the first down with a 6-yard pass. 1st and 10 now at their 43, they went for 35. They went for an 8-yard pass. And then on 2nd and 2 at their 43, they went for a run that gained 4 yards to get the first down. 1st and 10 at the Denver 47, they went for a pass once again, completed for 9 yards. On 1st and 2nd 1 at the San Antonio 44, they went for a run and converted the first down with a 9-yard run. 1st and 10 at the San Antonio 35, they went for a pass that was incomplete. 2nd and 10 at their 35, they went for a 7-yard run. And then on 3rd and 3, they went for a pass, but was incomplete. So now they're 4th and 3 at the San Antonio 28. They decided once again, this time to go for a 45-yard field goal, and it was good. So Denver once again cut the deficit as they now trail 14-6 to San Antonio with just 1:37 remaining in the second quarter. So with a little bit of time remaining, San Antonio got the ball back. Started at their 20. On 1st and 10, they went for a run, gained just 1 yard. On 2nd and 9, they went for another run that gained 6 yards. And then on 3rd and 3 at their 27, they went for a run that gained nothing. So they punted the ball back to Denver, who lost a yard. And with that, the second quarter was over, as going into the second half with San Antonio still leading over Denver 14-6. So Denver got the ball back once again, and they returned it 19 yards this time to sum up at their 26. On 1st and 10, they went for a pass that got 3 yards. And on the next play, San Antonio suffered an offside penalty, which gave 5 extra yards to Denver. So on 2nd and 1, they went to run it, and they converted the first down with a 6-yard run. And then they got another 5 yards because San Antonio once again was offsided. So 1st and 5 at the Denver 46, they went for a 3-yard run. And then on 2nd and 2 at midfield, they went for a pass that was incomplete. On 3rd and 2, they went to run it, and they converted the first down with a 3-yard pass to get them into San Antonio territory. 1st and 10 at the San Antonio 48, they went for a run, gained 4 yards. 2nd and 6 at the 44, went for a run once again, but gained nothing. On 3rd and 6 at San Antonio 44, they went to pass, and they completed a 19-yard pass to set them up at the San Antonio 25. And the next play, they went for a pass once again and got 9 yards. And then on 2nd and 1 at the 16, they went to run it, and they gained 2 yards to once again convert the first down, getting them almost at the goal line. 1st and 10 at the 14, they went for a pass that gained 8 yards to put them within 6 yards of the end zone. On 2nd and 2, they went to run it, but only gained 1 yard. On 3rd and 1 at the 5-yard line, they went to pass it, but was deflected. So with that, Denver once again was forced to go for a field goal at the 5-yard line, which was a 22-yard field goal, and it was good. So with that, Denver once again cut the deficit as they now just trail 14-9, with just 8:23 remaining in the 3rd quarter. So now San Antonio's got to be a little worried. They're starting to lose ground. So they got the ball starting back at their 20. On 1st and 10, they went back to pass, but Glenn Chen was sacked as he took a 7-yard loss. On 2nd and 17 at their 13, now they went to run it, gained only 2 yards. And then thankfully the next play, the Denver Myers did an unnecessary roughness penalty, which gave San Antonio another first down at the 30-yard line. That was a big break. So on 1st and 10, they went for a pass that was incomplete. On 2nd and 10, they went to pass again, and it was incomplete. And then on 3rd and 10, they went to run it, but gained only 1 yard. So they punted the ball back to Denver, who didn't return it. So it starts up at their 28-yard line. So on 1st and 10, they went to run it, but went nowhere as they lost 4 yards. On 2nd and 14, they went to pass it, and Zachary Ellis completed a 33-yard pass to give him to the San Antonio 43. And then the next play, he completed another pass for 39 yards to get him at the San Antonio 4-yard line. And then the next play, they went to run it, and it went in for the touchdown. And with that, Denver finally got their first touchdown in the game, and they finally take their first lead in the game as they scored 16 unanswered points, as they now lead 16-14 with just 3:13 remaining in the 3rd quarter. So wow, Denver made the comeback as San Antonio's reeling as they got the ball back, and they returned it 24 yards to get them at the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10, they went to pass and gained 9 yards. However, they suffered a setback when they suffered an illegal substitution penalty, so it pushed them back 5 yards. So on 2nd and 6, they went for a run, they only gained 1 yard. On 3rd and 5, they went to pass, and it completed for 7 yards to convert the first down. On 1st and 10, they went for a 40-yard run. However, Glenn Chen fumbled the ball after he got it, but he managed to recover it, saving San Antonio there as they're deep in Denver territory. On 1st and 10 at the Denver 20, they went to run it once again, but lost a yard. On 2nd and 11 at the Denver 21, they went for a pass that completed 12 yards to convert the first down. So it sets them up at the 9-yard line, and with that, the 3rd quarter is over as the Miners now lead the Longhorns 16-14. So the first play of the 4th quarter at the 9-yard line, San Antonio went to passing, completed 6 yards to get them at the second goal at the 3-yard line. And then the next play, they went to run it, and they went in for the touchdown as San Antonio finally scored once again after 2 quarters as they retake the lead 21-16 with just 14:10 remaining in the game. And with that, Denver got the ball back, returned it 6 yards, sum up at their 11. On 1st and 10, Zachary went to pass, but was incomplete. On 2nd and 10, he went to pass again and was incomplete. And then on 3rd and 10, he went to pass again, and it was incomplete. Holy crap, 3 passes, all incomplete. Ugh. Oh boy. So they punted the ball back to San Antonio, who returned it 11 yards. On 1st and 10 at the Denver 39, they went for a 10-yard run, which converted to first down. On 2nd and 3 at the Denver 29, they went for a 2-yard run. On 2nd and 8, they went for a 1-yard run. And on 3rd and 7, they went to run once again and only gained 3 yards. So 4th and 4 at the Denver 23-yard line, thanks to a bad punt. San Antonio decided to go for the 40-yard field goal, which was good. And with that, with just 11:43 remaining in the game, San Antonio now leads Denver 24-16. And with that, San Antonio once again is in the lead as Denver got the ball back, returned to 12 yards and sum up at the Denver 15. So on 1st and 10, they went to pass, but Zachary Ellis got sacked once again hard. And on 2nd and 15, they went to pass, but was incomplete. And then on 3rd and 15, they went to pass again and was incomplete. Holy crap, Zachary Ellis threw 5 straight incompletions or more. Jesus. So that, they punted the ball back to San Antonio, who returned it 2 yards and set them up at their 29. However, the next play, they were suffering an illegal use of hands penalty, which pushed them back 10 more yards. So 1st and 20 at their 29, they went for a run, gained just 1 yard. 2nd and 19 at their 30, they went for another run that gained just 1 yard. And then on 3rd and 18, they went for a pass that was incomplete. So Denver got the ball back and didn't a touchback. So it sets them up at their 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they went for a pass that finally completed for a 13-yard pass to convert the first down. On 1st and 10, at the Denver 33, they went for a pass that was gained only 3 yards. 2nd and 7, they went for a run that gained just 3 yards. And then on 3rd and 4, at the Denver 39, they went to run it, but only gained 3 yards. And instead of trying to risk it going for the first down, they decided to punt the ball back to San Antonio. As now Denver's defense has to stop San Antonio right here to get the ball back with just 7:51 remaining. So 1st and 10, San Antonio went to run it, and they gained 6 yards. And then 2nd, 4th, at San Antonio 22, they went to run it once again, and they got the first down. And then, unfortunately for them, they were pushed back 15 yards because of an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty helping out Denver there. So 1st and 23 at the San Antonio 13, they went for a pass that gained 9 yards. And then on 2nd and 24, they went for a pass that was sacked by 7 yards by Craig Early. So now San Antonio's now 3rd and 21 at their 15-yard line. Needing the first down, they went for a pass and it completed for 30 yards to convert the first down. As San Antonio is now near midfield, San Antonio now began to run up the clock with just 4 minutes remaining. On 1st and 10, they went for a run that gained 6 yards to get them into Denver territory. On 2nd and 4, they went for a pass that completed the first down with a 6-yard pass, as they're now at the Denver 43. On 1st and 10, they went for a run that gained 4 yards. On 2nd 6, they went to pass once again and got the first down of 12 yards. And then the next play on 1st and 10, they went for a run that gained only 5 yards. However, the Denver Miners had unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on them too, unnecessary roughness I mean to say, which gave another first down and 10 yards for the Denver Miners. So on 1st and 10 at the Denver 17, they went for a run that gained lost 2 yards. And with that, the game was over as San Antonio went into Denver and pulled off the upset as they beat the Denver Miners 24-16. What a game this was. This was all defense, and in the end, there was only one highlight, believe it or not, in this game, and that was Elvis Smith, San Antonio's running back, on 5 carries, gained 164 yards, and the 2 touchdowns to start the game. Holy crap. What an incredible win that was for San Antonio as they got their first ever playoff win. And of course, what a terrible season this was for Denver. They were supposed to be the PFA Bowl 2 contender in the National Conference. They started off terribly. They turned it around, managed to make the playoffs and get the division, but they lost at home as they still severely disappointed, still looking for that first playoff victory. And with that, we now know the matchups for the division round guaranteed, because with this win, San Antonio is going to Birmingham in a matchup between the National South Division rivals. That's going to be huge, between one of the best defenses against one of the best offenses. And then, of course, tomorrow we got 2 more wildcard games, as, of course, it'll be, first up would be Oklahoma at Pittsburgh. Whoever wins that game will be heading to Chicago. And now, finally, wildcard game will be Jacksonville at Oakland, and whoever wins that game will be heading to Manhattan. What an exciting first day of the wildcard round. As 2 teams down, we still got 2 more left to go for the wildcard round. As next up, of course, is Oklahoma at Pittsburgh. So see you then, and congratulations to the San Antonio Longhorns for winning their first playoff game. Although next week at Birmingham, oh boy, that's going to be quite difficult.